I need you to understand something before you waste another month wondering if she likes you. There are signs, clear, unmistakable signals that reveal exactly where you stand. Most men miss them completely. They overanalyze text messages and replay conversations looking for hidden meaning when the answer was obvious the entire time. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what to look for and why the man who stops guessing and starts acting is the one who actually wins. The first truth is brutal but necessary. If you are sitting there debating whether she likes you, she probably does not. Women make it extremely obvious when they are not interested. There is no mystery. There is no hidden code to crack. When a woman feels nothing, she gives nothing. Zero energy, zero effort, zero signals that could be misread as attraction. The confusion most men feel comes from wishful thinking, not from ambiguous behavior. They want her to like them so badly that they interpret neutral responses as positive ones. This does not mean women are always clear about their interest. They can be confusing when they do like someone, but the confusion only exists in the presence of attraction. When there is no attraction, there is only absence, cold responses, short replies, no initiative, no effort to continue the conversation or extend the interaction. If that is what you are receiving, stop looking for signs that are not there. She has already told you everything you need to know through what she is not doing. The man who understands this saves himself months of wasted energy. He stops chasing women who were never interested. He stops analyzing breadcrumbs, hoping they add up to a meal. He accepts the information in front of him and moves on to situations where the signals are actually present. That clarity is power. Most men refuse to accept it because acceptance means admitting rejection, and rejection feels worse than false hope. But false hope is a trap that keeps you stuck while better options pass you by. When a woman is genuinely interested, certain behaviors become consistent. The first is eye contact, not glancing in your direction occasionally, actually holding your gaze during conversation. She looks at you while you speak. She does not glaze over or check her phone or scan the room for something more interesting. Her attention stays locked because she wants to absorb what you are saying. That focus is not accidental. It is a signal that you have registered as someone worth paying attention to. The second sign is laughter. Women are naturally social and will laugh politely in many situations, but when genuine interest exists, the laughter becomes disproportionate to the humor. Terrible jokes land perfectly. Mediocre observations get treated like brilliant insights. She wants you to feel good. She wants you to feel validated. She wants the interaction to be positive so that you continue engaging with her. If you notice that she laughs at things that objectively are not funny, things that would get silence from anyone else, something is happening beneath the surface. The third sign is genuine conversation, not small talk that fills silence, but actual engagement with your words. She asks follow-up questions. She shares related thoughts. She builds on what you said instead of waiting for her turn to speak. Even if she does not care about the topic itself, she pretends to care because she cares about you. That effort, that willingness to invest energy into an exchange that might not naturally interest her, reveals that her motivation goes beyond the words being spoken. The fourth sign is manufactured proximity. She finds reasons to be near you that do not need to exist. She shows up where you are. She positions herself close to you in group settings. She initiates contact through texts or messages that have no real purpose other than keeping the connection alive. A woman who is not interested does not create excuses to interact. She does the opposite. She creates distance. But when attraction is present, she engineers situations that put the two of you together, even if she never admits that is what she is doing. The most reliable indicator is behavioral change. Watch how she acts in a group versus how she acts when the two of you are alone. In group settings, she might be outgoing, talkative, confident. She moves through social situations with ease because there is no pressure. But when the group disperses and it becomes just the two of you, something shifts. She gets quieter. She seems nervous. The confidence disappears and gets replaced by something more hesitant, more careful. That shift happens because the dynamic has changed. In a group, she is just another person in the room. Alone with you, she is exposed. Her behavior matters more. Her words carry more weight. If she felt nothing, there would be no reason for nervousness. She would treat you the same way she treats everyone else, with comfortable indifference. But if her demeanor changes, if she becomes shy or self-conscious, or suddenly uncertain about things she was confident about moments ago, that change is the signal. She sees you as something other than a friend. Most men miss this because they expect interest to look like boldness. They imagine a woman who flirts aggressively, who makes her intentions unmistakable, who pursues with the same energy men are told to bring. That is not how it works. Feminine interest often looks like withdrawal, like nervousness, like a sudden inability to maintain the composure she had before you were alone together. Reading that correctly separates the men who understand women from the men who keep wondering why nothing ever happens. Here is the part most men refuse to accept. Even when the signs are present, nothing will happen unless you act. Women want to be pursued. They want the man to take initiative, to demonstrate confidence, to move the interaction forward without waiting for permission or explicit invitation. The signs she gives are not instructions to keep observing. They are green lights telling you to proceed. If you sit there analyzing instead of acting, the window closes. Her interest fades. She concludes that you either do not want her or do not have the confidence to go after what you want. Waiting for her to make the first move is a losing strategy. It almost never happens. Even when a woman is deeply interested, her instinct is to signal and then wait. She has done her part by giving attention, by laughing at jokes, by getting nervous when alone with you. The rest is your responsibility. If you are sitting there hoping she will ask you out, hoping she will make the next move, hoping she will remove the risk from the equation, you will be sitting there for a very long time. The solution is simple but uncomfortable. Take action despite uncertainty. Ask her out, suggest plans, move from conversation to something concrete. The fear of rejection keeps most men paralyzed, but that fear is precisely what she is testing. She wants to see confidence. She wants to know that you can handle pressure, that you can make decisions, that you can lead without needing your hand held. When you demonstrate that, when you stop wondering and start doing, you separate yourself from every other man who saw the same signs and did nothing. That action is what converts interest into something real.